What's up, everybody? Mogian Monster here, along with the lovely Stevie B.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Good to see everybody in chat. What's up to everybody that's not in chat? Thanks for hanging out.
Right.
Gary, what's up? Mr. Lee, how are you?
First in the door.
He was. And I'm fucking around. I'm just going to have my glasses and put them on.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
Who else we got here?
Gary, big hugs. Good to see you.
That's about it, isn't it?
Northwoods.
Hey, Northwoods, what's going on? Jim?
Hey, Jim.
Drake, what's up, man?
Roger Blair.
What's up, Roger?
Everybody's creeping in.
I see that.
Laser.
Not in chat. Oh, wait.
Now you are.
So what's going on, guys? What are you up to?
It is, guys.
Yep, not a woman in there.
Good for me.
Sausage fest.
Ah.
Told you it was a new shitter.
Funny.
There are some people who look like they could possibly be a cross between Bigfoot and a human. Yeah, they're called Greeks.
Sharon, good to see you.
Fucking hairy bastards.
Lord.
Hey, Sharon. Or Shaz, as Mr. Lee likes to say.
Right.
Hey, Stu. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Stu. I'm doing all right.
Gate Smasher. What's up, man?
How are you? Gate Smasher.
So let's see. What's new here? Let me do this real quick. Links in chat. Anybody wants to jump in. Fishing. Today I got about 6 or 7 crappie and 1 bass. That was all day. It was slow, but it's more than it's been.
I was gonna say that's not exactly slow.
No, it's more than it's been.
I caught a little tiny fish yesterday.
A little bullhead. No, what it was? What it?
Warmouth,
maybe.
Yeah. What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben. My ex, on the other hand, could be mistaken for a variety of large aquatic animals.
Jeez.
I think I had a picture of her up before.
Gate Smasher says maybe rain tomorrow. I think it's more Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday it's supposed to rain. There's like an 88%
88% chance.
It's up there.
At least here. I think by noon it's supposed to drop to 65% chance. So rain likely Saturday morning. But at the same time, I've heard Friday evening as well. Don't think it's as high chance.
The best part of waking up is the taste of underwear in your cup.
That's just gross.
I don't even want to know how they got there.
You don't want to know why Jim knows that.
No, that was Blazer.
Oh, I thought it was Jim.
No.
I scrolled. I'm sorry. Well, same, Blazer. Don't want to know how you know that.
Who did I just miss?
Daniel's son. How you doing? I just lost my chat.
Danielson, thank you very much. Mr. Lee, one of your UK buddies is here. One of your mates. I
Yeah.
know you don't know him, but what the hell?
I seriously lost chat.
You lost chat?
I did. It backed out on me.
That's weird.
There we go.
Anything interesting happen to anyone this week? Ask Gate Smasher. Interesting? No, it's been boring.
See, I thought so. Jim did say that about the coffee pot in the hotel room.
Oh no, I didn't read that.
Yeah. I just saw Blazer said Jim said it first.
Anyone from the Boston area? No. Happy Two Bears popped in the other day. He's from Massachusetts, but not. I'm not sure how close he is to Boston.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Gary Johnson, what's up?
How you doing, Danny?
Hey, Danny. Glad spring is here. Pretty much so. I mean, it was cold yesterday morning,
Chilly this morning. Not as bad.
and then tomorrow it'll be back to normal. It'll just be in the probably 50s in the morning and close to 80 in the afternoon.
See, I can deal with that all year. You know?
Yeah, I don't need 90s.
No. And the
And the
humidity.
humidity can suck off too. That's weird. Northwood says, when I was overseas, I could have sworn someone I saw was from back in the States, I guess.
Back from where I grew up in Michigan.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he couldn't catch up to him on the bus, so he didn't get a chance to find out if it was them.
Oh, wow, Sharon, I'm sorry to hear that. She said my 30-year-old son tripped over a curb and smashed his elbow and dislocated it.
Oh, jeez.
He's in the hospital at the moment on morphine awaiting surgery. Well,
Prayers.
Yes.
Wow. Girlfriend been sick with chest infection all week in bed. Me on sofa. Snoring is unbearable.
Oh, jeez.
Yours or hers?
Right.
Bueller.
Tina, good to see
That's the
you.
way I feel, dude.
Sharon guy.
I feel like Ben Stein right now.
How you doing, hon?
Anyway. So what I was listening to something today and I was like, this is really good. People should hear this.
No
Yeah.
idea.
I don't remember if it was a flash of beauty or
Mhm.
it was sort of about the paranormal in Bigfoot, the whole thing, and what they said made a lot of sense.
Wow. Sharon guy had her first day off since Christmas today. So what'd you end up doing? Yard work or Shanghai? That's our first day off since Christmas. Today.
Oh yeah, shoot, yeah. Caught up on things I had to get done. Yeah. It's not like she had the day off. Just from one job. Gate Smasher says, I snore so loud the forest people think I'm yelling at them. I snore. I have no idea how loud.
It can be loud.
It used to be worse when I would drink. When I did drink.
Not terrible. Sam Trails, good to see you.
Sam, what's going on, man? You guys should check out Sam Trails VR. I met him down at the marina where I work, and he goes around and he films with the VR camera where you would actually use, goggles. But he's gonna start. He said he was gonna start filming just normal camera, and because there's so much to see. Like I watched a video as his today, short, and it was just him in his boat, but it was just cruising by my marina where I work. Brief, but I was like, oh, that's my marina.
Okay, I saw it. I remember you showed me.
Yes.
That's cool.
So he films his adventures wherever he goes. You can probably go to his channel and check out the Dora Canal, which is pretty cool.
Danielson, we don't have a subject. We just talk about everything. Whatever y'all want to talk about.
Yeah, dude, we're in the Bigfoot community, paranormal, whatever. But we can only talk so much about that. Like, I've never had an experience, and I've probably about regurgitated everything I want to regurgitate in the past 6 years.
Over and over. So we just come and hang out with our friends and family and, talk about whatever y'all want to talk about.
I'm going to answer Gary. Gary says, Mogs, have you witnessed paranormal or something you saw tail end and couldn't explain? No, I've experienced paranormal, dude.
Michael Haywood, good to see you.
What's up, Michael? Yeah, I've had things happen where the paranormal made their presence known in a way, like they moved stuff, they made music louder, they physically moved some stuff. Weird shit. I've seen orbs. Both. I saw two times. Two times I saw an orb. I saw an orb in someone's house, and then in the woods I saw two orbs. Tina, what's up? He says, "Hey, Michael, we filed a missing person case on you." Just saying.
Danielson says, Muggs and Stevie B, I'm English, and it's interesting to get your views on what the fuck is going on in the world. It's gone to shit. No.
I don't envy you guys, though.
No, not at all.
I really feel for you guys in the UK. I mean, we're getting it too, but nothing like you.
No, yeah, nowhere near the scale that you all have been dealing with and are dealing with.
It may come down to a point where the government's not going to do anything about it, but citizens might. Excuse me. Northwood says, I don't know about paranormal, but I dealt with abnormal on a daily basis before the divorce. Mr. Lee says, Daniel, where in England are you?
Tina said, what happened in the UK? It's gone to shit.
With hope of research into parapsychology. There's some weird shit, you know. What's up, Jim?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Jim.
I've had things where there was, like, I had a connection with someone. I do with her all the time. I don't know if I read minds. I don't know what it is.
He picks up on my thoughts constantly.
But I've like tested it with someone in California, and I was in Arizona. We were 500 miles apart, and we were doing telepathy shit back and forth, and it was legit. It was crazy. Mr. Lee from Manchester.
Gary Johnson said, I've never seen an orb. I don't want to anyways.
What's up, Jim?
Moggs, at the very least, you have a tendency to be synchronized with a lot of people. You were just in the same line of thought at the very least. And,
I don't know. I deal with television too. I think it pisses her off because I call out the next line and a lot of shit.
Well, some human somewhere wrote it, so you're synchronized with another human. So, did you guys go through the email from Tuesday? Is that something y'all want to talk about or no?
I got to go back and check. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I know I looked at it.
Well, it's got photos and everything, if you do. Thank you, Mr. Lee. It was the crop circle that appeared.
Yeah.
Close to where I was living in Tennessee. And we got to go there almost a week before the people who came and investigated got to go there.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was a place out of Ohio that came down with all the meters, gauges, etc., and did the investigation. And since the local group that I was with, we were researchers also, just not to the level that they were in crop circles, we were able to go in and help them take their data.
Right on.
Flyby student says, hey, Jim, where's your camera?
It's right here.
There you go.
How the hell was I just gonna say?
So
it was between 23 and 45 foot in diameter. I think it was.
Was it just one circle? Because I saw different ones where it was like there were 3 circles, a triangle thing. I remember that big.
They what they did was they had a report on the one that I saw, and they took that report and there was a crop circle the following year, I think, and then another one a few years later, and I don't know why, but they combined all of them into one report. So if you open up that PDF, it's I think it's frames 21 through 32, if memory serves. So you can possibly show photos. But it was a very interesting find. Wasn't huge like some of the ones they find in the UK and other parts of the world, but it was pretty big. I mean,
how close did you get to it?
Oh, I went in it.
Yeah. What was the floor like? The ground like?
In the flat areas, the open toward the center of the circles, it looked pretty normal. It's just bent over. But when in the center was a triangle, the center circle had a triangle in it like that. And when you got to this part right here, one of the corners, it was like a stalk had been leaned over and another one over it, and then another one over it, and another one over it. I mean, it was like spaghetti, one piece at a time, and it made a sharp apex.
Oh.
I don't know why they didn't take better pictures of that. Somewhere in a box, I have 35 millimeter photo, but I don't know how many years it would take me to find it.
It's in a box in a box.
Yeah, I got a few boxes. There was 5 large circles, counting the one that was in the middle. And then there was 4 smaller circles in between the large ones. And the thing, some of their meters registered off the scale. They just pegged at the max. In
For
one
what?
of the circles, I think it was a voltage. It's in that report. Let me pull that report up.
What were they using? Trimeters?
They were using Geiger counters, tri-field meters, voltage meters, a little bit of everything. There it is.
God, what's up?
The Gamma Scout radiation readings. Yeah, that graph is, there's only 1 or 2 points that is on the baseline. Everything else is way above or way below.
Mr. Leon, Jim, did you get an aerial view?
I saw photos of the aerial view, but I didn't go in a plane over it. The tri-field natural EM meter went into battery overload. And that was circle 3 and 5 that
Yeah, I don't have
had the highest readings. But the thing that got me the most, they were taking readings from the center of the formation, looking out, and 20 or 30 foot away from the crop circle, there would be a thistle growing, and it was a little bit isolated. There was thistles all through the field, but these seemed to be a little bit close, and they were all on the cardinal points of the compass. There was one exactly north, one exactly east, west, and south. And then the 45-degree angles from that, there was a thistle. So I went out and inspected them because, accidents happen. I want to know what's going on with them. Anybody, anything like that could accidentally happen. But some of them was coming up out of the ground, and then they just bent like that, and then they went back up. So they were actually growing over here, but they were bent over, diverted, and then going straight up. And the straight up part was in the exact north, exact west, whichever direction. All of them was not like that, but there was 3 or 4 that was like that, I think.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I've seen plants stretch, but usually when they're first coming up, they'll stretch to the sun or to the light.
Yep.
That's weird.
Right. And those tend to be like an arc or a lean. This was straight up, then straight over, and straight up.
Mr. Lee wants to know, Jim, what What do you think crop circles are? Landing positions? Question mark. Language? Question mark.
I don't have a clue. That's the only one I've ever seen. Sure does seem to be some kind of communication of some sort, but that's just a best guess of a little old mountain man. Who knows?
I mean, there's some crop circles out there in the past that just I cannot see
Yep.
them being man-made.
Tina suggested mapping system. You know,
Right. Well, they showed people who take boards and they put
In the rope. Yeah, I've seen that.
well, when they push it over, everything goes. You pushing it over with a board is not going to interleave the like that and make a U-turn almost. So it was crazy.
Was it near water?
It's relatively near water, but that part of Tennessee, you're going to be close to water no matter what. The thing that I believe they actually put in their notes was it was near an aquifer. And that seems to be a common denominator with them.
Underwater water. So there's energy there. Some sort of energy.
Oh, let's see if I can do this.
Gary, good luck with the mobile home. He's getting it ready to go to Texas in 2 weeks.
Yes.
It's going to be a trial run, I think, with the mobile home. Gary, you going down to see Tex? I remember you mentioned something about going fishing.
Okay. I did not download that.
Gates Matcher, if you ever check out Peter Santorini, is that his name? Santa, what the hell is his last name? Santorini, something like that. He has a YouTube channel and he travels around and he goes to these different places throughout the country and interviews people. And we just watched, I guess he did
that guy. I didn't know that
we
was
did
his
it like
last
a
name.
year or two ago. And he went to the different reservations. He went to
Navajo.
to Pine Ridge. He went to the Navajo reservation, the Crow Reservation. I didn't see that one.
No, we didn't see that one. The
Does a lot like a ride along with the tribal police chief.
Dakota.
Yeah, that's the Sioux. It was really good. It was cool.
Well, it's not going to let me do it.
Gary, as far as I know, Tex won't be there, so I don't know what you're going down there for then.
Harry Johnson said campers are not werewolf proof. Kind of saying.
There's a story there, LBL.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so where in Texas are you going? Harold, what's up?
Yes, Todd, Pine Ridge, South Dakota.
Yeah, that's the Dakota.
And Daniel, you are correct. We have some very well-behaved people in chat.
They're
Very
cool.
nice people.
Yeah, our people are cool.
Yeah, definitely.
And Daniel's name is Bill, by the way. Danielson.
Okay.
It's Bill.
Yeah, Bill, we're here twice a week, Tuesday and Thursdays.
We've had trolls, dude.
Occasionally.
Doing this for 6 years, man.
Just
You're
recent.
bound to see trolls, but it within the past year, it got stupid at times.
Yeah. Harold, good to see you.
From Thunder Bay, Canada, to down on to the reservations, many things are seen or said not to talk about. Yeah, no, they do keep a lot of.
Yeah, they're not allowed
They
to
just
talk
don't.
about
No, not it. Some are, some don't.
some. Right.
Depends on the tribe.
Exactly.
Are you a fan of Chris Rea?
William Wallace Rea.
Yeah.
Father Scottish. Yeah, with that name, I'd imagine.
Just saw a short from that video recently.
I tried to do a short live on another channel, shall we say, another format, and I used Chris Rea for the song. And for whatever reason, the music didn't go out and play, so it's just me. Luckily, it's only like 10 minutes total, and sometimes I'm talking, but during the song, it's just me sitting there going in silence. So, working the bugs out.
Mr. Lee says, you're not supposed to talk about skinwalkers, but I heard a terrifying story last night.
Tina wants to know, Mr. Lee, where did you hear that story?
I want to hear it too.
Right.
It's lagging in my territory. Or logging. I can't see what this is. Oh, it's lagging.
Lagging.
I'm like, logging? What do you Paul Bunyan or what?
So it's just pronounced Ray. Okay. Here the
It's
singer.
Rear sounds too much like ass.
The singer is Rea. They just pronounce the each letter short vowel. Rea.
What's up, Richie? Sorry.
What was that?
I don't know. He's talking about how much he spent in dinner or something. I don't know where he was saying the first part of it.
Everything coming in here glitched.
Oh.
Just the part on StreamYard.
I think that might have been you. I didn't see anything.
I just saw my chat glitch.
Didn't glitch on my little monitor.
Oh, geez. Northwoods. My ex got banned from the zoo because the hippos kept hiding behind her.
I can't see them. Where are they? Ma'am, can you move? To lure her away with like a melon. Cantaloupe or something. Yeah.
Mr. Lee said YouTube from the shadows. That's where he heard the terrifying Skinwalker story.
And it's going on close to 2.5 weeks now. I've not seen or heard anything from Val in any of the chat rooms.
Really? I do have her. No, I have her address.
Yeah.
We have a number?
No, I don't. Just her address. Let me see.
Yeah, he's American as far as I know. I don't remember hearing him speak more than a few words, but when he sings, he definitely sings with an American accent, but that's not uncommon for any.
Chris can sod off.
Yeah.
He's pronouncing it wrong. Is he American? Because we say tomato, we say tomato.
Yep.
I will speak with Chris on X later and clear this up. LOL.
I think he's still alive. He's up there.
I don't watch too much on werewolves, Gary. I just don't. I don't know. I don't get into it. Although growing up, werewolf movies were my favorite movies. Good figure.
I liked them all: vampires, werewolves, The Mummy. Yep, maters. Let's go fix us a mater sandwich.
I don't know what you're talking about, Richie.
No, Richie, I don't either.
The wreck with the cops.
Yeah, Mr. Lee, he did Driving Home for Christmas. I think his biggest hit was Fool If You Think It's Over in the 70s. But he did music well into the 80s that was really good. My favorite song by him is Road to Hell.
I never heard of this person.
Chris Rea.
I don't know why my eye is burning. Say it again.
Something in the air or
Excuse me.
I was saying, Todd, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Richie wants the link to come up.
Richie can fucking wait. I gotta find my drops.
They were over here somewhere.
Right there. Back.
Yep, right there. I know I saw them.
Scroll back, Richie.
Oh, shit.
I haven't opened up my new sign that I'm going to use it on the music channel.
You got a new sign?
Yeah.
What does it say? We got the beat.
No. I hope the Deadline camera is not backwards. It's backwards.
Hang on, Richie.
Is he getting impatient?
Well, he said
he
it-
doesn't have to fucking come on.
He said it's not there. I checked.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
can't
I
scroll
started burning.
That's so far.
My neighbors are listening to great music.
Whether they like it or not. That's cool.
Yes. In younger days, I was exceptionally guilty of that.
That's why.
I would turn the stereo on, open a window, and listen to the radio as I walked around the block.
All right, Richie. If you must. I know I'm a dick.
Yeah, it's all in good fun.
Dusty Springfield will confirm first.
Where's the
I'm a
sign?
preacher man.
I bet there's no song that begins with Chris Rear.
What's up, Richie?
No, he's hearing an R that I'm not intentionally saying.
Yeah, I don't know why people would say rear.
Yeah,
Rhea.
Rhea.
Oh no, Rhea. If you put the emphasis on the A, it does, I guess.
Rear.
It can be mistaken.
What's up, Richie?
What's up, y'all? How was everybody today?
Man, got
Good,
some
all right.
serious beard going on there, Richie.
I know. Thank you. It's a little long. Gotta get it shaved. So I went today, Dawn and I, her cousin, Eileen, her husband, Carl, Nick, and Erica, and I went to Korean barbecue today. Oh my God, it was so good. It was on Route 19. It's called Mr. Hot Pots. I think, Mr. Hot Pots on Route 19 in Spring Hill.
Hot box.
Hot Pots, I think.
Oh, pots.
Yeah.
Pots.
Yeah, you gotta go there. They have little soups that you could spicy soup, tomato soup, mushroom soup, miso soup. It's like 6 or 8 of them, different little soups you could choose from, and you could drop in. Perfect example, like quail eggs, broccoli and all that, and it gets all fermented with all that flavor, and then you take it out and you eat it, and then you have the broth. You could drink the broth. It's really good. I like the spicy one. I picked a tomato one this time. It's not as good as I prefer. But also the cost. I was writing the cost down. It was $260 for all of us, including a tip. That's Dawn. Everybody was drinking like chai.
Is that the kind of place they cook the food in front of you?
No, you cook your own food.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a little pot in the middle. It's like a little grill. You put a little bit of butter in it, and then you take whatever meats or fresh seafood and everything, and you cook it on the grill. And then once that grill gets dirty, they come over, they take the old grill, the one that's all dirty, and put a new one on. And then we have to wait for a couple of minutes to heat up again. And then once that heats up, you can start cooking more food as much as you want, as often as you want, You can do that for 4 hours.
One second, real quick, Rich. Bill, we do it twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 o'clock, same time.
9 o'clock Eastern.
2 hours. So now you know.
Twice a week.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's all good. And you can cook whatever you want. Like they have pork belly. They have different type of beef. Different type, like I had one which was shrimp and garlic. Oh my God, it was garlic like crazy. All you saw was chunks of real garlic.
Right.
That was awesome, dude. It was awesome. And also I was able to I had a beer to see if it would spike my sugars. It didn't go more than 156. I was like, that's great. Even with the carbohydrates I was eating, it didn't go more than 156.
What did you have? Sapporo?
Excuse me?
What kind of beer? Sapporo?
Yeah, I wanted a Japanese beer. I like Sapporo is one of my favorites. But I don't drink. That's my first beer in 8 months. So since I have been on diabetic,
Tina says, "Dang, Richie should have got a discount. Why? Because he had to cook his own food."
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Tina. Did you get a discount?
I didn't eat my portion amount, so it was like they made money off me. I actually lost money, but they made money. So it's $38 a person.
Didn't have to pay.
And you have to. I would have to make a lot of seafood to compensate for it. Like Blue Claw. They had Blue Claw there. Baby Blue Claws are like no bigger than this big, which not to me. That's not my cup of tea. Shrimps, all types of shrimps, marinade steaks, everything. Oh my God. Lamb they have there. They have chicken, which is really good. They have a nice marinade on the chicken, which is really yums. I didn't make it to the chicken today. Normally.
Hey Jim, they were yums.
They even have a yum Tom Yum soup. They have there too. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Mr. Lisa, soft shell crabs I love. See, I don't. I just said that the other day.
I'm not a crab person.
Not a big fan.
Mr. Haywood, I believe that is actually Japanese.
What?
Tsingtao.
That's
Tsingtao.
Chinese. That's Chinese.
Is it?
Yeah. TAO. I
No,
think.
TSINAG. T. Picture TSING TAO.
I'm not sure.
Tsingtao.
I think it may be Chinese, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's what it says.
Does it look like I have a castle on it or something like that?
Let's just say Asian, and we're covered.
Okay.
Can't
Yeah.
smell.
And then
It's gross.
that was pretty good yesterday. Today.
Gate Smasher says free crab at Motel 6.
Then we went to Dr. Clyde, the Clyde's ice cream. Got a protein. I got one of those shakes, and then I shot over to a Puerto Rican deli to get empanadas, and then came home. That's some good stuff. Cheese and chopped meat empanadas.
Right on.
Good stuff right there, man. Yep. So you guys gone fishing lately, or?
Every day.
Every day.
I was
I
reading.
haven't gone fishing since the last time all three of us went.
It's
That's the last
water.
time I fishing.
Should go.
You should. You're just down the street from it.
Yeah, I don't like going by myself. It's usually I get bit up by all the no-see-ums.
Yeah.
So
Grab some bug spray.
Captain Ron's all the time. Captain Ron's is 100% all natural. It has no DEEK in it. It's all stuff that you can pronounce,
No
like
green bottle.
rosemary oils and stuff like that.
I think I have some.
oil. Yeah, I'm just telling everybody. There's some great stuff. And it has a nice scent to it. It gives you like a natural sweet scent. Stuff works great. I went hunting one year with it in 2017, 18, and I had mosquitoes all over. I had seems like millions of them. And all I could see was a silhouette. I saw a black line of silhouette.
It's because you don't see him.
That's how many seams I would have been bitten by. So I put it around my face like this, wrap around, and then all over my exposed skins. It worked amazing. So
River North.
Mr. Lee says, Richie, they have been they started introducing wolves back into the Scottish Highlands, by the way.
cool.
River, what's up, man?
I thought you.
What's happened? They kick you off the other show?
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I saw you were on the other show tonight. Well, I didn't see you on there, but I saw that you were going to be.
Oh, I saw him.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'll talk to you guys later. Dawn's about 3 years. We got to take over the TV, and I'm stuck now with her. So
Hey, Dawn. Hello.
Hi, Dawn.
oh, and this gym right here. So he's the one that sounds like he's 10 years old, and YouTube swears he's only like a teenager.
No, he sounds.
No,
He
you
sounds 10.
I know.
Y'all have a great day, okay? God bless.
Take it easy, Richie. Bye, Don.
The good part about it is I'm never swarmed with porn.
I'd imagine not.
WTF Mike put up a post the other day, though. I was blocked from watching it, whatever it was.
Northwood said one of my uncles never used bug spray when he went fishing. He just filled up a pipe with some cherry tobacco, and it kept the bugs away with the smoke.
You have to smoke a lot, though.
Yep.
Right.
Cherry tobacco is one of those tobaccos that smells great to everybody around you, but it's not so good smoking.
All right.
Yeah, it smells better. There's a lot of tobaccos that I used to smoke a pipe, And there's a lot of tobaccos that don't taste that good, but boy, they sure smell good all around you.
Bill, have a good night.
We're on 9 p.m. We're on New York time, 9 o'clock New York time,
Yeah.
as Jim would put it. I say Eastern Standard Time, whatever, but Jim's like New York time.
Everybody overseas knows New York time.
It's nice to meet you. Thanks for hanging out. Hope
Right.
to see you again.
Definitely.
The more, the merrier.
Yeah, we just who was it? Squatch and Holler? Was that who it was?
Yeah, it was Untold Radio
Network.
Network. Squatch and Holler.
They had River over there.
Mr. Lee, I didn't do it for very long.
It's good to see you, River. Oh, he says, I'm not leaving yet. I was just wishing the guy that just left good night.
Oh.
He says, I'm a night owl.
Well, now that you're divorced. Yeah, sure.
Oh, well. Yeah, Stu says 2:30 a.m., 2:30 a.m.
I don't know. There was just something fascinating about it. And I like an idiot, I tried it for a couple of months. I know it was dumb, but you know.
Wait, what? Smoking a pipe?
Yeah.
That's not dumb.
Michael Hayward.
Smoking crack is dumb.
Yeah, right. Michael Hayward said,
yeah.
fill up a pipe full of dried cow patties and smoke it. No pests,
No
people,
or
or bugs.
I don't remember what the genesis of my interest in smoking a pipe was. Maybe it was watching Sherlock Holmes.
I smoke a pipe every day.
Just not the one you're thinking of. And
Not a crack pipe either.
Lisa's bong is better.
Mr. Lee says, yeah, some people call it a bong.
I don't own a bong.
I do.
Some people call that a hookah.
With you know, the main reason I drink coffee is because I don't like taking drugs for my asthma, and inhaling the fumes coming off of the coffee really helps naturally everything. So I figured, you know, how can I just inhale the fumes off of coffee the easiest way? Bong. So I went to the local shop. I wish I had video of the looks on their faces, because it wasn't but 15 years ago. And, you know, I come in, I look a lot like I do now, a little bit more black hair than what I have. And my girlfriend was with me. She said, they think you're a narc. So I had to explain to them what I was going to do with it about the coffee. And you could just see the relief come across their face. And they were like, really helpful.
River, stop doing rain dances, brother.
Right?
I think you overdid it.
Now they're predicting floods.
Remember the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There's too much, there's too little, and there's just right.
Bill says, I've had two pipes, a corncob one, and I think the other one was a church warden. Oh, it's scrolled.
Church warden pipe.
Daggone it.
Look like Gandalf's.
I
looked very wise until I spoke.
Tina says, River, run for the hills.
Pipe smoke smells lovely, and so many choices. No, I never got into pipe tobacco.
Jeez, I hadn't thought about that in decades.
But I can make a pipe out of it.
There was a tobacco shop at shopping center, and they had the different blends. The cherry, I think you were talking about, somebody was talking about the cherry tobacco. That's what triggered that memory.
River said I put the left in instead of the right. Or the left forward.
Instead of the right.
Shake it all about.
Right? Tina said, damn, River, you messed it up.
Well, no, actually, he did it right. He
Too much. Well,
he
his
wanted
name,
it. He's gonna get what he wanted.
well, his name is River. His name is River, right?
River runs through it. Great movie, by the way.
Right, Sharon?
It should be River Maker.
Sharon, welcome, Daniel. This is the Wild and this is the Wild and Crazy family. God, maybe I need glasses.
As I was getting everything set up to come into StreamYard, did I hear somebody say Sharon had a day off?
So the first day off
It's a
work
myth.
since Christmas. But knowing her, she worked.
She
She did work
worked
around the house.
I think I'll see Bigfoot
Did yard
before I
work.
see her take a day off.
Yeah, right.
My Stu said my brother gave me a vape thingy with awful cherry flavor.
Oh,
River says they name me River because I go with the flow. Right on.
nothing wrong with that.
Trust those things. Oh.
Yeah, those vape things are bleh.
Yeah, I don't do them. Not saying I never have, but
not anymore.
not normally. Oh, the last one I threw out, it stopped working. Gandalf got arrested for smoking with minors, but they dropped the charges because they were hobbits.
AC/DC doing the hokey pokey. Don't, don't.
It's probably Jim Brewer. He's done a lot of AC/DC impersonations in his act.
Mr.
Yeah.
Lee, yeah, that's true. All kinds of chemicals. Gate Smasher, anything's possible. Oh, and that using the coffee pot to clean their underwear, that's a viral TikTok now. But the woman who did it, apparently she had posted it before, like 22, maybe 23, and it just didn't take off. She said she learned it from a stewardess. Said they would be flying from place to place, and for whatever reason they'd need clean underwear, and they just use the in-room coffee pot. I'm just happy I don't use those in-room coffee pots.
Hey, Hive. Good to
What's
see
up,
you.
Hive?
It's been a long time.
5x2, they used to be called electric cigarettes when they first came out. Get herpes from drinking coffee. Yeah, man.
Oh gosh.
Jeez.
Blah. That's
That
terrible.
That in-room pot.
It's a terrible pot.
It has been a while. I hope you're doing well, man.
Right?
New Mexico, right on. It's a beautiful state.
That person that was on Tuesday that knew you from out west, did you figure out who it was?
No,
Did they tell you?
which was weird. Assuming we used to play poker together.
I tell you, you're braver than me. There's no way I'd take my black light to a room. I'd probably end up not staying there.
Right?
Some things is better just not knowing. But when I saw that video, I was very, very happy that I'm not lazy and I just walked down to the lobby, poured a cup, and didn't go through the hassle of making it in the room. Besides, they're small.
Northwood said, with all the traveling I've done, I'm just glad I didn't have to. I'm glad I didn't drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
I don't. I don't. Yeah, what he said. Has anyone seen that AI Epstein video on YouTube? It's amazing. No, I haven't. There's no reason. If it's AI, I have no reason to watch it.
Somebody did an AI of Stephen Hawking's.
When he's with the off-road thing?
Off-road. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was a short. I happened to like scroll on it and be like, what the hell?
Yep. Tina, they're just too small, I think. And I'm just so thankful that I'm not lazy enough to keep making little bitty pots of coffee in the room. I just walk down and get it from the machine.
Only make it small so you don't stick around long.
Say again?
He said they make it small so you don't stick around long. They give you a little cup. That's it. You're done. Move on.
Yeah, he's talking about the coffee pot.
Yeah, but he says he doesn't use them because they're so small.
Yeah. And besides, one of those coffee pots, the in-room coffee pot, it's about this big. 1 cup to me. So.
Excuse me. I have to scroll back. Although I did see something on, I don't know if it was MSNBC. I don't know what it was, but all these different pictures that people have taken that they believe are Epstein. You know, like the people that take them and send them in. Some of them, you're like, holy shit.
Yep. There's one of Stephen Hawkins in a hot tub with 2 babes. Is it real or not? I don't know. That's the bad thing.
These weren't like AI videos. These were actual photographs that people have taken since his death.
There you go, River.
Yeah. River says, Mogs, a dwarf clairvoyant robbed a jewelry store down here. Cops are now looking for a short medium at large.
Yeah, I live out in the country, so I've got well water.
Johnson. What else? Where are we at? Hour and 4 minutes. Damn.
Yeah,
I lost my co-host.
Stevie, what happened to Stevie?
I'm trying to remember what the hell I watched today. That I was like, I mentioned it earlier about seeing a video, and the guy was talking about paranormal and Bigfoot, and the way he explained it was pretty cool. I just got to figure out what the hell it was.
Yeah, Canada's a little bit on the cold side there. Although, if you was to go up there to the east coast of Canada, you could do some searching around on Oak Island for the treasure.
Oh, I'll never find this. Oh, well. I think it was a Flash of Beauty that I saw it on. Bill said, Jim, kudos. I planned to immigrate to Canada. Lived out there for 6 months and was not for me.
A little bit on the cold side.
It was damn cold in Manitoba.
Well,
Nearly died of exposure. I know shit, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta know what you're getting into. I live near the Canadian, not far from the Canadian border, and it was just it's just cold up there. It's just cold.
WTF Mike, who comes into the channel often, he lives in North Dakota, and he gets down to minus 40 he says, in the wintertime. So even in the States, it can get pretty good. And minus 40 C is where Fahrenheit and centigrade overlap. Minus 40 C is minus 40 F.
Sharon, feel better. Hope your headache goes away.
Yes, Sharon.
You have a wonderful weekend as well. And thank you.
Yes, Sharon. Feel better. Get some rest.
Daniel says, not my fault. A cowboy neighbor got me pissed on whiskey. A real cowboy, not just LARPing.
You come over to our mountains. We'll show you how to get ripped really quick.
Right? It's not whiskey.
Nope. Just some clear Mountain Dew honey water. You just can't be smoking close to it or having open close to it.
No shit. Jamie Carter, what's up? Good to see you. Speaking of Canadians.
There you go.
We had a skunk ape call Thursday on the show. Made me think of y'all. It was hot. Yeah, I've been watching some or listening to some skunk ape stories. It's weird because we hear stories and we're like, dude, that's just up the road from here, you know. Oh yeah, excuse me. You know how real how we watch people and I'm always bitching at them for our lily pads out here have been cut down and reduced to like a third of what they were, and they're just starting to grow back. So when boats come in, if they're using a trolling motor, they should put up their damn, their outboard, but nobody does it. I see a guy today get snagged, so we're just pissed because they're ripping out all these these weeds. See the guy today, he gets out, he gets hooked on one of the lily pads, and rather than pull it off, he pulls out this like a sickle on a long pole, and just reaches down and dunk, cuts the weed, brings it up, and then just tosses it aside. I mean,
It's been a year. I mean,
in a year it's grown a lot.
It's grown a lot, but it's been
nowhere near what it was.
2 years since they've chopped it all to hell. So it's just coming back now. And to see somebody just plow right through it, it just drives me crazy. I've said something to one guy. I mean, just going from one patch to another, plowing right through it when he could just go a little bit to the right and avoid it all, and then just plows nose first into, another batch in the corner there.
Yes,
like,
Bill, that is what death carries.
I'm like, well, what are you doing?
This one wasn't as dramatic. The blade was only maybe that long. It was curved, and it was on just this long, straight, extendable pole. It's good old corn liquor. Jamie says, I've been watching a lot of Flash of Beauty too. Yeah, it's a good show. I didn't watch the last one. I see Kevin Keeney's on it. I already know his story. That was the other one, Howard Storm, the NDE experience that Mr. Lee told Tina to listen to. I like listening to that.
There's been several NDE videos show up in my feed lately.
Anyone else been sprayed by a skunk yet? Cat again. No, I didn't get sprayed directly by a skunk. My dog did.
There's been plenty of dead skunks along the road around here.
We don't have skunks in Florida. I mean, they're around somewhere, but like if you see one, you're supposed to call like that.
Report it.
Yeah, report it.
Really?
Yeah, because it's that rare.
And in Arizona, we have skunks everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere around here.
Skunks everywhere. What else?
I'm glad you guys got interested in Chris Rea.
Ray.
One of the two is right.
Well, one of the two is here, and it's named the same thing. So, I wonder how.
Now, the park I go to every week or try to go to every week, they want you to report if you see a rattlesnake because the
Oh, yeah.
population isn't that much. Oh, man, River.
What's up, River?
Hey, River. Good to see you.
Hey, how you doing? G'day, Stevie. How are you, sister?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, still black and proud, sis.
Right on.
Jim. Hey, Jim. How you going, Jim?
I'm doing pretty good. You're just 10, barely.
Yeah, I know. Look, people have said that I'm artificially coloured, but I'm not.
I get darker than you are now during the summertime.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Really?
Maybe you'll get the color of his bandana, but that's about it.
Ah, good. You all good up
Seems
there?
like right.
He's all good up there. G'day to everyone in chat. How you going?
Yeah, everything's good. How was your show? I saw you did a show earlier.
Yeah, with Sarah Bignell from Yowie Central. She's over in Victoria, which is another state from me.
Oh yeah.
It's probably about, I'd say around about 10 hours, 12 hours drive. But yeah, she's in Victoria. I'm in South Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was good. Very informative. We kind of put what we had to put across in regards to our Dooligal, like Yowie, and our little hairy fellas and other things that we were talking about. With it was good. Because I mean, the thing is, you've got to share. You've got to let people know what's going on out there, because a lot of people don't know, especially the city folk. The city folk have no fucking idea, mate, what it's like in the bush.
Nor do they care.
Well, I mean, there are some that'll go, "Oh, River, can you take me out camping, mate? Can you take me out to the bush and show me where these things what you've seen?" And I'm going, fuck off. You just can't go out there and go, "Hey, this fella from the city wants to see you, mate." No, I mean, some people have got a whole different interpretation about everything, you know. Like I said to you guys before, I'm not a researcher. I'm nothing like that, mate. It's just that I've seen what I've seen, and I know and I believe, because they've been in our Aboriginal culture for a bloody long time, mate. Even my old uncles, you know, when they were young fellas, they used to tell me things about them like interacting and talking, and so yeah, it's just that bringing that awareness, you know. That's all it's about, mate. I mean, just to let people know and share things. That's the thing. If you know something, you're scared to say. It took me 30 years to come out and say what I had to say.
We have a friend that took him 55 years.
55 years.
To come out and tell his story.
Yeah.
But the important thing is that you got out and you told him.
Yes.
Well, see, and that's against my grain with our people. They say, be careful who you're talking to and who you're telling. And I just said to them, look, this is my way. I'm going to do it. I'll do it my way. Like, you know, our Elvis. I did it my no, Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. Even though Elvis did do the same thing, Jim, didn't he?
Yep, he sure did.
And with Willie Nelson done Always on My Mind, and Elvis done it, you know. Yeah.
Yep. And they both were covers.
Thank you.
I was mad at Willie for a decade because he did a cover of an Elvis song, and then I found out Elvis was actually doing a cover of the song. It wasn't originally his.
Did you say you were annoyed at your Willie?
I think he set you up.
Jim set himself up for that one.
He sure did.
No, that's good, Jim. You got a good show going on too, brother. Appreciate it, eh?
Yeah, you got that idea from Saturday's show.
That's one. Oh, geez, eh?
Hey, that's okay.
Ah, it's all good, mate.
If I can't laugh
So,
at
yeah,
myself, you know, it's just when you can't laugh at yourself, something's wrong.
I know, brother. Oh, that's why I got rid of all the mirrors around home. You know, I can't look at myself anymore, you know. I went to a place once in Tasmania. This is fair dinkum. Anyway, and I went down there and I was going down and did this cultural thing like average. Because see, the people, well, put it this way, the Aboriginal people in Tasmania aren't my colour, even though I'm the lighter shade of pale, right? But, you know, in regards to our people. But down there, the Aboriginal people in Tasmania, I'm sure a lot of the people know where Tasmania is, right?
Sure.
They're pale. Now, like they're your colour, Jim, like pale, bro. I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude or nothing like that by me saying that, Jim, either, mate. I'm sorry, but they don't look my colour. Put it that way. Anyway, and while I was down there, I had the opportunity to go to the Aboriginal affairs department, right? When I walked in there, mate, every one of those people were white, and yet they declare themselves as Aboriginal. Now, but when they see me walk in there with my headband on, with my tribal shirt, when I walked in there, the first thing they said to other people sitting close by on their desks and everything, you know, they said, he's a mainlander. He's a mainlander Aboriginal. Yeah, the fellow that knows the lingo. But see, where I went to, the tribe's name is Palawa. Now, they're different Aboriginal people altogether to us people up on the mainland, right? They have this nose, which is totally different to mine. Like mine, like it's been hit with a shovel on the front, you know, flattened, you know. But they've got this different kind of like a Portuguese type nose, like snout. And it's different, you know, like they got different noses and they're not the same colour as us, but they declare themselves as Aboriginal. And it was just like I was told about it, you know, like for years, you know, and I had the opportunity to go down there. And I was doing a survey down there, not a survey, but going down there I had time to myself one time, right, for 2 weeks or 3 weeks I had off. So I thought I'll go down there. You know, I had to fly from Sydney to Melbourne. Well, I had to drive from up in the mountains in New South Wales down to my cousin's place in Sydney, and then leave my car there. He dropped me into the airport in Sydney. Then I had to fly down to Tassie. To Melbourne. Sorry, from Sydney to Melbourne, and then Melbourne down to Tasmania. Anyway, even at customs, this customs woman, she said, "I'm Aboriginal too." And I looked at her and I thought, now hang on, what's going on here? You fellas taking the piss because, you know, like I'm a mainland Aboriginal fella coming onto your land, you know? She said, no, I'm Aboriginal. And she told me a little bit about it, see, about the Palawa tribe and everything, you know, and I said, that's where I'm going. So that was good. Now, this is in Hobart, right? This is the capital of Tasmania. So going into this Aboriginal affairs business, like office, and I was just getting maps of prominent Aboriginal tribal areas around Tasmania. And you know what, mate? Those people, they were good, but they didn't want to let out too much information, you know, because they didn't know what I was up to. They didn't know whether I was getting information and taking it back to the mainland and saying, right, you know, rah. But no, it was just my way of reaching out and talking to them about different things. Now, especially in regards to cryptids, you know. And I spoke to them because they said to me, well, actually, I wasn't fishing for it. Right? I was kind of putting it in a way of saying, oh, do you go camping? Because I got a couple of shirts, right? T-shirts that they give me at different places. One's called Corinna. And it's like no one lives around the place for miles upon miles. And you've got to go by car and then jump on a boat and then go for about 2 hours to this place. And it's just like, you know. And there's only about probably 3 places on this particular place, you know, at Carina. And these people greeted me there, and they were Aboriginal people too. And they told me the history of the sealers, the fellows who were seal hunters that had come across, and they had just desecrated. Well, they got our Aboriginal women down there, which was our colour, which was my colour and darker. But they bred the colour out of them. These sealers coming, and this old woman, she told me the whole shooting match about what happened, eh? And I've gone, whoa, you know. The thing was, I took my didgeridoo, and see, we call it yidiki. I took my didgeridoo with me, see.
Mm-hmm.
When I asked her, I said, is it okay if I can play something on my didgeridoo? She said, what is that? Because I never heard of that sort of thing down there in Tasmania, you know? And so these other people turned up, and they would have been about 8 or 9 of these other people turned up, and they were from another kind of like a settlement type thing that was there. And they come along, and I'm playing the didge, and they didn't know what it was. They didn't know that sound, and which is significant to our Aboriginal culture. That sound, you know, and it goes with like, and I'm playing that on the didge. I'm tapping that on the didge as I'm playing and singing at the same time. Well, that blew them away, mate. They didn't know what, you know. So next thing you know, I'm the biggest thing since sliced bread down there, you know. So they said, can you take us, can you bring that and you come with us to all these different areas, you know, and show some other people? Because, mate, they did not do any censuses down in this area. There's more people down there in that secluded area that meets the eye, you know. There's no one, but all of a sudden they come out. And this sound brought them out, that did. And me doing that clapsticks with the like, you know, like, and it brought them out of nowhere. And it was just, and I'm thinking, wow, because I've heard of this, but I've never seen it. So I'm, next thing you know, I'm stuck in the middle of it, eh? And I'm, mate, I was like Elvis, mate. True. And they're going, oh, can you tell us this? But when I started asking about cryptids, they have got things there, but it's not like our Dooligal, like our Yowie. But they, you know, but they're smaller, like our Junjati, our brown jacks.
Yeah.
You know, like little ones, you know, but not like them little people that I see. Not like them, not like little people. These are different little fellas, you know. They're hairy, and they live up in the trees and in the bark, and then, you know, where the trees are burnt out and everything, and yeah, and they live in the little caves and stuff and everything, and plus pixies and fairies. Oh yeah, they blew me away, and we weren't smoking anything, Jim.
No pipes, no bongs, no nothing.
Nah, nothing like that at all, brothers. It was just all Tasmanian fresh water. And, oh, you know, they had the tea leaves in it and everything. You know, they do their own, like, brews, like, cold water stuff, straight from the springs, mate. You know? And,
hey, River,
touch,
can I ask?
Great Mother Earth, you know? And,
River,
oh, mate, I just, oh, mate. Sorry?
Hold on, River.
do they still see the thylacine down there, the Tasmanian wolf ever? Do the Aborigine people see them?
Yeah, there's a, yeah. Yeah, I went to a place, when I come back from the boat, from dealing with those people down there at Carina, I come back off the boat, into the car, and going back to this place, and it's called Mole Creek. I walked into the pub. Now, look, down here in Australia, mate, if you want to meet anyone, you go to the local pub, all right? And they'll give you all the rundown on what's going on around the place, you know, especially in the bush. Yeah. But look, I went to a place called Mole Creek. Anyway, I walked in, got a schooner of like a sherbet, we call a beer sherbet, and I'm sitting there and I thought, right, I'll go and ask someone here. I've seen this old fella sitting at the end of the bar. So I walked up and had a yarn to him. I said, "G'day, mate, how you going?" He said, "Yeah, good, son." I said, "Can I ask you something?" Well, actually, I said to him, "Can I sit here and have a yarn to you? My name's River." He said, "No worries, mate." So we sat down and we had a yarn. I said, "Now, before I go any further, all along the walls of this pub, there was all like bits of like from the local newspapers. There was all kind of like cuttings that they put up on the walls, and there was photographs and everything on the walls all around the inside of this pub, and it was all about the Thylacine. Anyway, and I got to talking to this bloke, see, and his name was Alf. See? I said, "Alf," I said, "have you seen anything?" He said, "Mate," he said, "I live about 12 kilometres out of town. Deidre, she lives about 5 kilometres from me. She rang me up. She heard her chickens, mate, getting smashed, like her chooks, getting hammered, So she rang him up and asked him to go down there. So he went down, and had a look and everything. And sure enough, mate, here's this Thylacine in her chook pen. Now, this Thylacine, he said, would have been around about, 2 foot long, 2.5 foot long, I suppose. And about the height of, he'd say an Alsatian. He said it was pretty big for its size, for its length. And he said that, I said that it had the distinctive stripes. He said, "Oh, fuck yeah." He said, "It was a fucking Thylacine, man, Tasmanian tiger." Yeah. Oh, yeah. So they're still active down there. I mean, oh, yeah, it's still happening. They've been seeing them more now in Victoria, back on across the water from Tasmania, on the mainland. Oh, yeah, look, brother, they're still around down here, Hello. I can't see that. Hi, sis, how you going?
What would it take for them to take it off
De-extinct it.
De-extinct it? Yeah, right.
Yeah. They have to have a breeding population of at least 200. They are working on that. They did the dire wolf thing.
They've been spotted. Haven't you all seen the pics of our Tasmanian tiger or Thylacine?
Yeah.
Yeah, old ones.
Lots of
Have you
pics.
seen pics of them?
I've seen a lot of pictures from the mainland of people saying this is a Thylacine too, and most of the time it looks like a fox or maybe a dog, but sometimes some of them are like, "Huh, that's interesting."
Yeah.
But usually it looks like a dog.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, and this is what I know. This is the thing. People putting those stripes on their dogs like the Thylacine, you can get them done. I met this person at Byron Bay, up on the coast of New South Wales there, and she lives in the bush, in the mountains and stuff, and she's got this like a ridgeback dog, and she's got the stripes on the side of it put in there by someone. I don't know how they did it, but she's got it, and it looks like a Thylacine, a big Thylacine, like on.
That's
Thylacine
exactly what I'm
steroids
talking
type
about.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's screwed up. Good way to get your dog shot.
Right. Get your dog in the newspaper though.
Well, or on the news, and then made a goose of. If they did a DNA, they'd go, "Get out of here. It's not a Thylacine. You've made it up." No, mate. But they are still around, eh? There's more than what you think. So they're breeding, but the thing is, we don't know what they're breeding with. And that's what a lot of mob have been saying over in Victoria. They've been saying, like, we don't know if it's been breeding with other wild dogs that are. And there's lots of wild dogs out in the bush here, mate.
You're talking about the mainland Thylacine, not on Tasmania, but like on
Yes,
Victoria.
I'm talking about the mainland.
In Victoria.
no.
Okay, so
I'm talking about in
when you
Victoria.
talk about okay, so what it could be breeding with, the closest relative to the thylacine is like the numbats and banded coots and stuff like that. Like a dog, they wouldn't be reproductively compatible with it. They just couldn't be, like genetically
the
speaking.
numbat. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen it?
Have I ever seen a numbat? Yeah, they're tiny little guys, but they have them in the zoos here. I live in the western
Yeah,
U.S.
mate,
and they have them.
we used to nick. Yeah, yeah.
What is closest
Yeah,
relative
well, since
to
we got a mate down here, we nicknamed him Numbat, but his real nickname's Dingbat. But you know,
Where's Archie?
but he's got pet Numbats.
Oh, are they? Could you train them? Are they trainable? Like, or do you have to keep them in a cage? Because, like the thylacine,
Hang on.
it'd be awesome
What's
if you
that?
could train
Sorry,
one of
sis,
those.
It kind of dropped out. It dropped
Oh.
out down here. Sorry,
I was just
sis,
talking
we
about
missed it.
You're okay. No, I was asking if numbats make good pets, if they can be like in your house like a dog, or if you have to keep them in a cage.
You know, if more than likely, if you got it as a pup or whatever, it's
Oh, I
considered.
thought you said cage.
You can raise them probably.
No
Domesticate them.
cage,
Oh yeah,
like a kennel.
he's got. No, you just put him in. No, Numbats are cool, mate.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a bandicoot?
Yeah. The video game that character was big in the U.S., the Crash Bandicoot, so it became like a cultural thing. Like the Tasmanian Devil was
Yeah,
a cultural
well, I
thing
mean-
too.
Well, that was with Bugs Bunny.
Well, our
Mhm.
yeah, okay. Well, our Aussie, yes. Well, our
Don't
bandicoot down here in Australia, mate. It's the biggest host. It's the biggest host of tick carriers. It carries ticks like shellback ticks, the paralysis ticks, and everything on its back, so it doesn't affect it. Oh yeah, it's a host carrier of these ticks. And I had a dog. She was 17 when she passed away, and Jenny passed away not so long ago, like here I am now. And like she got done by it because she used to bury her bones up in the bush, like in the scrub, you know. When I was living up in the mountains, she used to take her bones away from home and bury them, you know, underneath a tree or next to a tree or something. And then these bandicoots would come along and they drop the ticks. So we got ticks that jump off to get the smell of that bone. So when she went, I got about 40 ticks off her, you know, just in one go. But then she got done real bad, where she went into convulsions and everything. So then I had to drive her up the mountains up to my mate who's a vet, and he just invented this new concoction of, you know, ticks, you know, like tick thing for the dogs, you know. And she was in there with him for about 6 weeks. 6 weeks with him, like the vet, and she come good. But those bandicoots, mate, you know, they're tricky fellas, mate. God, you know, they can cause some mischief, even on humans, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd share bandicoot business with you.
Yeah.
No, and if that was good question.
So you were talking about just like earlier that your friend was out on a Yowie expedition. Is that right? Is that right, River? Was your friend on a Yowie expedition?
A Yowie expedition.
Oh no, that you were on the show with that. What was her name? Sarah? Was that Yowie Central?
Oh, Sarah Bigner from Yowie Central.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yowie Central.
Yeah,
that's
we
what I
done a
heard,
show
yeah.
with Roger. Yeah, yeah, and we were just talking about our encounters and stuff and shit. Like Sarah does a lot of good stuff. She gets a lot of stories and a lot of real people on there telling that, because there's no one else to talk to, no one else to turn to. And Sarah's down here with her show. It's a podcast and it's on all the platforms. It's called Yowie Central with Sarah Bignell, and she does a great show. And she's bringing people out of their, you know, like it's hurting a lot of people not to have the opportunity to talk about this, because it's a thing that you don't want a lot of people to see, because it can really hurt you physically, you know.
Somebody in chat wants to know if you're a zoologist.
Yeah, I've had a few run-ins with them down here, sis. I've told Moggs and the crew a couple of times, you know. Hey?
Me?
What's that?
Oh, me. Okay. I'm a cryptozoologist.
There you go. Less schooling for that one.
Yeah. And
A
Self-educated.
cryptozoologist. Yeah, I've got a few mates down this way that are cryptozoologists. Yeah.
Thanks for posting that.
it's a lucrative field. A lot of folk. It's where zoology and folklore meet. That's cryptozoology, and I love it. I love exploring folklore and biology. I do have my science degrees, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the cryptids. I'm here to explore what animals might still be alive,
Okay.
like the thylacine. Mm-hmm.
I says, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you seen gunjas? Now, gunj means ghosts, spirits in our lingo down under here.
Ghost.
Like our Aboriginal language. Have you seen gunjas or ghosts or spirits or anything like that?
You know, when I was young, we would do paranormal investigations and ghost hunts and things like that. And there were a few experiences that I had that were like, that made me say, huh. But for the most part, I came up empty-handed. It was kind of sad because people would have experiences in other rooms when I wasn't in there. But anytime I'd come into a room, the ghost would go away or whatever. It would stop. It's always the situation.
Okay.
How about you? You have a ghost experience? Gonja, you said?
Yeah.
Have you had one yourself?
No, Dullagals, they're gunj. No, gunj. Gunj is our ghost, yeah, what we say in our lingo. Yes, I've seen my friends and family that have passed away and came back and seen me, materialized in front of me and then left. One wasn't so long ago, actually. I've had a lot of shadow people happening around lately.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of crazy, because you try and relate that. You try and tell people, or you try and say to people, hey, look, I've got a yarn with someone. But, they all think you're fucking stupid, Like they think you're like, okay, there's doors open at the rehab for you, But
right.
Like I'm a spiritual fella, right? And like I believe and I know is because I've seen it. And I believe is because I've seen it. And I mean, to be a knower and to try and I'm trying to put it in a simpler way, but oh good. For example, okay, I was talking to a fella the other day. I went to get fuel, right, at the service station, Anyway, and he's seen me shirt, like Yowie Central, which I got here now, And
yeah.
So Gate
he
Smasher
said,
says,
excuse me, mate, can I ask you something?
There's a
delay. I know.
Hold on, River. Go ahead.
Gate Smasher says just to show people that it's worldwide. Forest people, desert people, jungle people, snow, heat, it doesn't matter. Once you become part of the club, you know.
True.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, righto.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, it's all good. And I was getting fuel, and this dude said to me, he said, "Mate, can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Yeah, mate." He said, do you know why you're wearing that shirt?" Like, that was his question to me. "Do you know why you're wearing that shirt?" And I just looked at him and I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Look, I wear this shirt because I'm a knower. Because I'm a knower." And he's going, what do you know?" Anyway, and I said, "Mate, how much time have you got on your side to know? Do you want me to share stuff with you?" And he said, "I'm sorry, mate." Yeah. But I mean, it's just people like that. Yeah, so to speak about Gunjas, I mean, like, the only ones I can really speak to are my people and really close friends, you know, like friends that aren't Aboriginal, that are family friends, you know, because they've had the same thing where after Aurelio's passed, they'd gone to see them and then me and then, you know, to the next one, and then they cross over, you know. But some haven't crossed over. That's the thing, see? And there's still some that are still here and that are bothering me, you know, and I don't know what they want.
Do they,
Mr.
like,
Lee, well, it's not a headbutt.
they come out at
It's a
night?
headband.
When you get visit, when you have these
Daytime and
visitations,
nighttime, sis.
oh my, can
Yeah.
you describe one for me?
They just wander
Like a-
through whenever they want. It's like, you know, yeah,
What do they look like? Can you
Yeah,
see them, or do you
they're
just
like
sense
a-
them with your?
like the people I know,
Yeah,
like the people I know, like I'm looking at them,
that.
and then they just go, and
yeah.
they just go, they just
They go.
materialize in front of me and just go, wander off, go with the wind, you know.
Is it like take your
Yeah,
breath away? How
they're
do you
there-
feel
they're only
though,
there
when they're there?
briefly. They're only there.
I hear people.
Oh, look,
So I'll
I'm
hear
getting
people
used to
say
it,
that they
sis.
feel like cold
I'm getting
spots,
used
or
to
that they
it.
feel.
Hey, Bree, he's got a
I'm
bit of a
not on
delay.
that long.
Oh,
Now they're
sorry.
gone, you know, and now they're back to let me know. No, nothing like that. And the thing was, they didn't raise any fear. Like, there was no fear. There was nothing to say, "Oh my God," but you didn't get that fear factor, you know.
Okay.
Some people
So-
do, but I didn't. Because I mean, look, this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time I've seen them heaps in my time. Yeah,
Just
and-
like
yeah.
the people who I know who's like experienced ghosts or had a ghost sighting, they'll describe certain things, and they'll talk about cold spots or just a feeling of dread or things like that. But when
Yeah.
people have experienced like a loved one, sometimes they'll experience a sense of peace or calmness and serenity. So it can go either way when it comes to those kind of sightings, depending on your relationship with the person, I guess.
Well, he was seeing full body apparition.
I never got any cold feelings, felt nothing, just felt like that, just an overwhelming experience of, you've just seen it, you've felt it, but it wasn't cold or nothing to do with temperature, but you could feel it, you know, like you could actually feel the presence. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, but then they're
actually
there,
there.
you feel the presence, and they're gone, and then they're gone. You see them, I see them, and then, yeah, bang, they're gone. And when I kind of get, you know how you get goosebumps and that, you kind of get like, and that's when I know there's something coming. I don't know, it's crazy, and this is where I can't speak to people. When I do speak to people, I think I'm Naraga. Naraga means silly down here, by the way. But you know,
Oh no, I love it. This is the folklore part of the whole thing that's really of all this research. People just want to dismiss it because this is unscientific or whatever. But there's folklore and our experiences matter regardless of whether something's happening inside your head, whether it's happening in the world outside. You're having these experiences when you go through these certain steps and when you have
we're
this.
dropping out. I know it's that bloody Australian connection, mate. Terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm rambling anyway. I love
don't
hearing
be
about
sorry,
your
our president.
experience.
No, I'm still president. I'm here. You know, it's all good. No, it's all good. Sometimes this is the difference between Australia and America. I mean, like it just must be the wind and everything is taking the signal elsewhere. You know. So
Flyby Stu says river apple sprites. I've seen one. I don't know what an apple sprite is.
true.
What is an apple sprite?
Apple
Oh,
sprites. Where did he see that at? I wonder.
What is it?
I need clarification.
Interesting, because that could be
Details.
something that
Details.
I know. I'm waiting. I mean, like I don't know, because it might be something. It might be something that Fly says up there that might be similar to what we know down here. I don't know.
wait.
I don't know. I don't know.
River, Mr. Lee wants to know if he gets lost out in the wilderness and says "Coe" real loud and long. Will you appear and get him out of there?
Mhm. Well, the thing is, I'd be appearing with about, I'd say, 5 members from the Great Britain Embassy to say that he's real.
There you go, Mr. Lee.
Right.
Oh, would certainly save him. Depends how high up in the tree he is.
He didn't say anything about a tree, but that's okay.
Well,
What's up?
well, didn't he?
He says, I am real.
Oh, okay.
River, I have another
please.
Australian. I have another Australian cryptid to run by you. I see what you think. What about the bunyip? What's your thoughts on that?
Sister, don't go there with that, because me and my 3 cousins, we seen a bunyip. This is in Western New South Wales, here in Australia. Oh yeah,
Oh, you've seen one yourself?
yeah, they're the real deal, mate. Absolutely, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
So real quick, Flyby Stu said it's a being 12 inches tall, gremlin looking, and mixes with dog. It does say 12 inches, right? Not 12 feet, or is that 12 foot?
And mixes with Dogman.
Here.
Yeah, that's 12
I can't
inches.
see that. It's a being. I'm trying with a gremlin-looking Dogman. Well, that's probably what we call a dingo man up down here.
Probably.
Yeah, dingo man.
Mr. Lee said,
Same sort of chap as the dog man.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So you were saying you saw a bunyip though. I want to know more about that. What did it look like? Oh my gosh.
Daniel's question. Okay. He's brought it up twice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Well,
Here,
God, we were
River.
about 16 years. Yeah. Yeah, we'd have been about 16 years of age. We were coming home from the pictures. Well, we call it the pictures, but it's called the movies, probably, you know. Anyway, and we had to walk over this bridge, over the river. We're about 20, 30 feet, yeah, about 30 feet above the water on this bridge. And we heard this snorting sound. Now, this is nighttime. This is about 11 o'clock at night. Moonlit night, you could see everything, you know, like you could see everything, you know, like it was so moonlit, eh? Anyway, and we come to the bridge and we heard this snorting sound. Anyway, and we're looking around, we think it must be pigs or something, you know, down there beside on the riverbank, you know, scratching around and doing their stuff, you know. Anyway, we got a little bit more onto the bridge, probably about 15 yards onto the bridge, and we heard the snorting again, but it was a little bit louder. And we looked down, eh? And there was me and Dodo. We looked down and we seen this thing that was about 20 foot long, about the width of a mini miner, like a car, like, you know, little car, about the width of a little car, about 20 foot long. It had leathery type skin, like cow leathery type skin. You could see it off the moonlight, you know. And it had a head like a bulldog type, but it had no neck. It had no neck, but it had a head like a bulldog type thing. Because we're looking down from the top, don't forget. Like, we're not looking straight at it, you know. And its flippers had spikes on it, like spurs on the end of its flippers. Like, we could see that because you could see the scratch marks where it was making its way down to the river. And it was mate. It was something like we'd never seen before, but our people had told us about this, you know. And that's the thing with our Aboriginal culture. They told us all about this, and one day you were going to come across. Well, bang, you know.
Oh, that's so
Hey,
amazing.
brother Bernie Bunyip's in the show. Bernie Bunyip from up there in Coos Bay in Oregon. G'day, brother, and say hello to Beatrice Bunyip for me. Yeah. And that man that's on that chat line now from Coos Bay, Moggs. Now, brother Dave Blaylock has seen the same thing that I seen down here in Australia at a town called Wellington, right, in New South Wales, and it's a pterodactyl. I was telling Dave Blaylock, better known as Bumpin' the Night Monsters, that's him. I was telling him about it one day, and he said he's seen the same thing that was flying over California, going toward California or something. But yeah, I seen a pterodactyl, and I got two witnesses that seen the same thing with me. I was at a soccer match, and I was watching the young fellas playing soccer, and the ball went down to the river. So I ran down to get the ball out of the river. Anyway, and I got the ball, come back up, and I heard this really high-pitched, screechy fucking sound, man. And I looked up, because there's all bushland down there, and I looked up and I saw this pterodactyl, and its wings would have been, like it's, you know, it would have been about 20 or 10, 12, something like that wide. But the one Dave seen, it was about 20 foot. So I'm thinking this must have been a juvenile or something going back to wherever it was going to. And Brian and Mavis are the people's names, and they seen it too, because they said, River, do you know what that is? And I said, I'm fucked if I know, I'm looking at it too. And so were they. Some other people that we didn't know looked at it and seen it too. Yeah, that is fair dinkum, man. Yeah. A pterodactyl, and it even had the crown thing on its head, you know, like it's got that thing on its head, and the long fucking, what's the name, the beak, and it had the triangle bit on the tail, you know. What I seen was a triangle bit on the tail. That's what made me think, now, what the fuck is that? You know, had me guessing, mate, and that's what the same people up there said the same thing to me. River, what's that? Yeah. So good on you, Bernie Bunyip. You just reminded me about that. But yeah, Bernie can share that too. That's fair dinkum, mate. Yeah. But yeah, getting back to the bunyip, and these people who like sheep, I mean, farmers and everything had sheep and cattle on their property, right? And they've been missing sheep and cattle that are coming down the river and having a drink. Next thing you know, this thing was coming along and taking them, see? And they didn't know what it was. They thought it was other people shooting them and that. But there was no blood. That's the thing. There was no blood. It was just grabbing them, taking them down under the water, taking them. You know, could be about, you know, a kilometre up the river or something, you know, right out of the way. But yeah. Oh, yeah, we seen one, sis. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing
ran
that
home.
experience.
We ran home.
Absolutely.
We ran home. Thank you. Hey, sis, we ran home and told Uncle, see? I said, Unc, you wouldn't want to know what we seen. He said, what's wrong? And he got the big torches out. You fellas call them flashlights. But he got the big dolphin torch, the big square dolphin torches. Anyway, and off we're going in his van, see? We're going down to the river and you can see the slide marks and the skid and the claw marks going down through the mud into the water, like on the banks of the river, underneath the bridge, eh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see him go. You can see the big slide mark. That had a divot in it, you know, as it's sliding down. But it was wide, like the width of a car, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. Fair dinkum, mate. And he
Bill,
said,
take
so
care.
long
Good to see
I'll
you.
be talking to old Bernie Baxton about this. And I said, who's he? And he said, he works for the local newspaper. I said, do you think that's a good idea? And he said, well, end up coming out and taking photographs of the slide marks and everything on the banks of the river. And he said, well, I don't know, Mr. Carney. It might be like someone's went down there drunk and slid down in the river and tried to grab the side of the bank with their fingernails. You know, and we're saying, what's that bloke 20 foot wide? You know, I mean, anyway, 20 foot long and, I don't know, width of a car, you know, like, I don't know, 20 foot long and 10, 15 feet wide, whatever. But yeah, he was a big lad and you can see it. Like you can see the furrows going down into the river, eh? But we seen him and he had head like a bulldog and he had leathery skin, like cow liver, like, you know, yeah. And it was light browny, dark brown, light brown with patches of dark in it. Oh yeah. Never forget that, mate. Good. Sometimes that's why I wake up at 3 o'clock every morning at the witching hour, see, beside all these things. Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing those stories, Trevor.
Yarn about. Well,
That's incredible, really. Something that big with a head like a bulldog. I can't think
well,
of what
you know,
that could
I
possibly
only
be.
share it with the people who understand. Yeah, like a bulldog, eh?
Yeah.
You tricked it. Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of a Mikosuchid? There were these ancient
Yeah.
crocodile creatures that lived in Australia too. They were native through the Oligocene and the Miocene, which are it was about I guess it ended about 2 million years ago, but they lived on some of the islands, New Caledonia and stuff, until modern times, really, until humans arrived to wipe them out. But you know, like fringe populations, yeah. But
Yeah,
they had
they're
short snouts. They were like big crocodiles with short snouts.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are leaving. So Gate Smasher, good night. Tina, take care.
What was that, sis? I missed that last bit.
All
Good
right.
night, everybody that's leaving chat. Remember to come back and leave kind words, please.
Indeed. River, I want to thank you for popping in. It's always great to see you and hear your great stories.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like it. It just comes and hangs out.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't have to invite him.
No, no interviews here, just conversation.
Bree, you as well. Glad you stopped in.
Yeah. Fascinated by River's stories brought me in here too. So I'm glad
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad I decided to stick my nose in and see what you guys were up to tonight.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
But we are going to wrap this up. I hope you guys had a good time, and like I said, we really do appreciate you guys coming on.
We're back Tuesday, so
Yeah,
Hey,
Hey,
good
I
one,
put
too.
that message on there about whatever drugs I'm on no drugs, mate. I'm just having a beer. I just I just come off a show like talking my head off, and
There was a
always look for
question
you
that
fellas.
and where forget
I
what the
know
question
they
was.
put it up there. That
it was about women being sensitive, more sensitive.
Yeah,
What is his opinion on?
Yeah. They wanted to know if River thought women were typically more sensitive than men were, as far as a sixth sense point of view.
do you think that females are more
how
receptive and
Aboriginal women are.
to the paranormal?
He just said Aboriginal women are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right on.
yeah, yeah.
I just
we
wanted to
gotta-
get that answer. Yeah.
There's places down here which I know of. I won't keep you long, but there's places down here where I know, and where I used to live up in the mountains, is there Aboriginal birthing places down there along the river where the women have their children. And not far, well, actually, it's next door to that place for the women, Aboriginal women had their children, was where our Yowies, our Dooligal females have their babies. But that is a place I can't take anyone to, because I'm not allowed on women's land, see? But I know that there because I've been told by a woman, an elder woman, that she told me. She said, this is when we're talking about our Yowies and stuff, and our Junjati and our Brown Jacks. And this is what she was saying. She was saying they come down there, they have their children, like their babies, down next to where our Aboriginal women on the birthing places on the side of the river. Same sort of deal, man. So our Aboriginal women are more sensitive to the non-Aboriginal women down here in regards to that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So anyway, I'm sorry if I answered that all right for you, but
Yeah, man.
yeah. Hey, brother, once again, thank you and Stevie for having me on your show again, mate. I mean, like, gee whiz,
Anytime, man. Anytime.
always good to come on with a yarn, eh? Yeah.
Right?
All right, man.
Mr. Lee.
Okay.
Mugs, I'm being
River.
paid overtime.
River, take
No
care.
problem. You know what? Double it, dude.
Triple it. Why not?
Triple it.
Why not?
Mate, I wonder. Bernie
Just saying.
Bunyip, he's such a good man, mate. He, yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up.
I'll catch you later, eh?
Take care.
Have a good night.
Be good, brother.
If you guys want to talk music with me and Moggs on Saturday night, 8:00.
That is true. Check out Jim's Camera on Music. 8:00 Saturday night. Jim will be there. I will be there. If you want to see me without my bandana.
Yes, it's true. Moggs goes topless.
Yes, I do.
Bree, nice to meet you. You guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.
Nice to meet you, Jim. Night, everybody. Night, Moggs.
Good night.
Night, Bree.
Bree.
Stevie.
Good to see you.
Good night.
Jim, again, thanks. Bree, River. Richie stopped in briefly.
He did.
If you enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that like button. Leave comments.
Yeah, comments are good. They're fun.
Yes, Mr. Lee, I'll be wearing my forehead.
You
It's right there. It's right there. It's still there. I got one. You guys have a great weekend. We'll be back on Tuesday as usual.
Be safe.
Yeah. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you.
We do.
Peace and God bless.